Hi, my name is Goransh. Today I'm gonna demonstrate the task pull API, and he'll get the output by .NET run command, and here's the output by its building, and here we get the output. It's running on localhost 5190, and now we'll test the full API on the Postman. Test all the commands present in the full API. So this is our first command, that is get all the rows command. Will send the command, and it's here with the IDs, which is saying turn left, turn right. Now I'll get the commands to move the robot. This is move, and I move command is using for true or false. Now we have get a command by ID. We have placed the ID for 3, so we have placing it. Post a new command. So here we are posting a new command by sending it, and here's a new command posted, that is ID5 touch the grass. Updating a robot command. We are updating a robot command, and we send this. And this is fly. This is ID number 1, and ID number 1 will show now fly. Deleting a robot command, obviously we'll apply ID4, and this is the command is deleted successfully. Now we'll get all the maps done, and here we'll send the command, and he sent the command, and we get the maps Karnal, Ambala, and Panchkula, the 3 locations which I've put on with IDs. And now we'll get the maps with the square, that are square obviously, and then we'll send the command, and these are the commands. So this is the result. Now we'll get the command post a new map, and this is how we'll send the map. Post a new map, obviously map 6, and we'll post it, and here it comes ID4 map 6, and this is updated value. Now this is all for the output. Now we'll jump to the code. So on the code in the robot controller.cs, we have given the namespaces from the ASP.NET Core and Microsoft ASP.NET Core, obviously. Then we come to the controller declaration, where we have declared a controller class named maps controller within robot controller underscore API controllers namespace. And then we come to the static list of maps. In this, there's a list of map objects which represents maps, and it is initialized with some previously or presumably given values. Now I'll go to the get operations, and here we'll get the command of get all maps, and which means retrieving all the maps. Get square maps, it means retrieving square maps, like where the number of columns equal to number of rows. Get by map ID is like retrieving a map by its ID, obviously. Then we have a command in here, which is the which is the we have discussed the get command, obviously. Get map, I've discussed the get map. Now we'll come to the add map command, and here add map means like adding a new map to the list. And then we have a next operation, that will be the put operation, which we'll see right now. And this is the add map operation, you can see, where we add the new map on the list. And then we have the next command which will be coming is the new ID, or the put operation, which is updating the map and identifications by its ID. And now the next operation, or the next request we have, is the delete request. Here we'll delete a map by its ID, like knowing the ID. Now we have a return type IActionResult, which is basically used in every command. So IActionResult is nothing basically, but it allows returning various HTTP status codes along with the data. And now we jump to the root parameters, and like it's used in get, request, put, request, and delete methods to specify the ID of the maps to retrieve, update, or delete. Now we have the model binding. In this methods like add map and update map accept the map as objects, accept the map objects as parameters, really sorry for that, and it automatically binds the data. So now basically we'll jump to the robot command controller.cs. In this file, obviously, we'll have the namespaces and obviously the attributes like API controller and the router API robot dash command, and then we have the static fields, obviously commands of underscore commands of robot command object. This represents the available robot commands, and it is obviously initialized with some pre-assumed commands. Then we'll have the endpoints in this file, which are get all robot commands. It responds to the HTTP GET request at the base URL, which is ABI robot dash command, and return all the available robot commands. Then we have the get move command only. It responds to the HTTP GET request again, and the URL is a robot dash command slash move, and it only returns the command that are marked with the movement commands, obviously like the movement. Then we have the get robot command by ID. It responds to the HTTP GET request with a specific ID number or the command ID number, and returns with the command and returns the command with a given ID. Then we have the add robot command, which responds to HTTP post requests, and to add obviously to add a new robot and robot command, and it takes robot command object in the request body, and it adds to the list of commands and returns a response with newly created commands. And then we'll have the update robot command. It obviously responds to the HTTP put request to update an existing robot command. It will take the ID of the command and update the robot command. And then we have delete robot command, obviously by ID and to just HTTP request, and which deletes the robot command with a specific ID, and it removes the command from the list and returns a success message. Then we have parameter buildings here, where some of the endpoints accept parameters from the URL ID in the parameters get robot command by ID. Then we have action method, which returns iAction result or a specific derived value, like not found result 404 or 200 OK response, which is shown on the postman, and then we can see if the request is sent or not, if the whole thing is successful or not. So yeah, this is the robot controller command.cs file. Here are the properties given: ID, column, rows, name, description, create data and modified date and create date. ID is an integer, and column is an integer again. Rows integer, name string. Description is nullable because it can allow maps without description. Here are the constructors, and the namespace is the robot controller API, which is the namespace here. So that's it, and thank you so much.